Oh my god, so Jin had to freaking kill this guy? Well, at least we'll never hear that theme song again.
Growing up is not so tough, except when I've had enough. But there's lots of fun stuff. I'm Caillou, Caillou, Caillou. I'm Caillou. That's me.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Lost. This one's going to be doing my next review for Season 3. This is for Episode 2, titled The Glass Ballerina. Man, holy crap, man. This season's intense. I mean, this season is intense. This episode, we get to continue with our captured crew on the Others compound, as well as get a Sun and Jin backstory once again. Now, I love Jun, hey, that's what we'll call them, Jun. I love Jun episodes, you know, where it's Jin and Sun, and you get their backstory, and this one, dear God, this might actually be the heaviest one so far. So, basically, in the flashbacks in this one, you actually get a flashback to Sun when she was a little girl. You actually see that at the beginning. You kind of see how much of a piece of shit her father was. Not really a good person. Not really a good guy. Even when she was little, he wasn't really all that good. Basically, you have Jin in this one that is tasked to take out Sun's kind of boyfriend at the time. Now, obviously, Sun was kind of cheating on, Jin. Obviously, we know that. And obviously this bald guy, I forget his name, but the guy basically that Sun was sleeping with, right? And I don't know why. I every time I watch this guy, I just think of Caillou. I don't know why. But anyway, point being, I really enjoy the scenes where you have Sun that's kind of with this guy. He's kind of like, yeah, let's go away together and stuff, And then the father barges in, catches them together, and it's just like, oh, shit, So now Jin, who is a hitman for this guy now, basically, is tasked to kill Sun's boyfriend. That's fucked up, man. And honestly, I thought that Jin was going to do it. I really did. But Jin goes in there, he beats him up, it's a big confrontation, but he doesn't kill him. He actually goes back on his word and doesn't do as requested. But then, right after Jin tells him to get out of the country, he will not kill him, but he has to leave the country and never come back. He walks downstairs back to his vehicle. As Jin is about to get in his vehicle, boom, his body jumps out the window and crashes right on the top of his car. So now Jin, it looks like Jin got the job done, right? It looks like Jin did that, but he didn't. He actually wanted the guy to get away, but this guy killed himself anyway, so now Jin is looked at as the guy that killed him. Insane. Absolutely insane. And again, it makes sense why things were so rough between Sun and Jin. And I gotta say, man, I mean, that was a hell of a flashback. That was insane. Absolutely mental. So, in the current day, you have on the Others island plot, you've got, like, the stuff where they're doing work and stuff like that. You got Danny that's kind of like, parading them around and stuff, being like, hey, do this, I do this, who Dan is played by Uncle Jack from Breaking Bad, which I thought was pretty insane. I thought that was pretty crazy. So he's an interesting character to say the least. Kind of an angry, old guy, but yeah, I love his acting. I love his acting from Breaking Bad. So I thought that was pretty cool to see Uncle Jack in this thing. But anyway, you've got Sawyer and Kate that are doing their work and stuff, just slave work at this point, really. And you do actually get Sawyer and Kate that are actually kind of getting together now. So I'm like, okay. I gotta say, it's, clearly one thing that I will say about this is that Sawyer and Kate is, to me, the most just, it's the most interesting relationship of this show so far, just because I find that these two are so damaged. They have so much, kind of going for them as a couple, but I think they work together, and I do think that they have on-screen chemistry, so I do think it works. And, of course, you also have in this one Jack, who's locked up, and you actually have Ben that kind of confronts him. Now, he basically tells me, he's like, oh, yeah, no, we know everything about you. Also, we know that this person here is the president now, and we know that this team won the game last week, and we know that this happened. And Jack's like, how do you know that's true? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, Because, Jack, I told you, we have connections with the outside world. So Ben Linus proves to Jack in this episode that he has connections with the outside world. He could get him home. He could get him back in the frickin', doctor's office and all this other shit. He could get Jack out of there. So now Jack has no other choice but to comply with the others and do as he's told. So, good lord, man. Ben Linus is a manipulative son of a bitch, and he is insane for that, man. He really is. Just crazy guy. Now, we also have in this one the boat plot between Saeed, Jin, and Sun. Now, Saeed and Jin go off island for, a little bit. They kind of, leave the boat there and stuff like that to set up camp and stuff like that. And you have Sun that is attacked on this boat by some others. Now, this is pretty insane. Sun actually gets her first ever human kill in this episode. W Sun. I mean, hey, look. We all knew Sun's a badass. You can kind of tell with her, like, she had that in her, you know what I'm saying? But that was badass as hell from her. Sun actually killed someone. So that was a W. You have Jin and you have Saeed, of course, that are, involved in this now. They're fighting back, and Sun actually has to jump off the boat while the others take the boat for themselves. Now, Jin does get Sun back. They have a reunion. Everything's all good, but I gotta say, it was a close call for Sun. It almost was over for her, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there you go, guys. This episode, fantastic. Fucking incredible, man. This season is awesome. This season is fire, man. So let me know your thoughts. 10 out of 10 for this week's episode. Love it. I absolutely loved episode 2, and I'm looking forward to the rest. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, guys, make sure to click subscribe and you don't miss any of the videos for Lost. Sure, follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for videos for Lost. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.